It doesn't matter what the governor says. New York was already a loser state. Like California is a loser state. There are many loser states because of policy, high taxes, uncompetitive regulation. It was already on the top of the list of being a loser state.
Oh, I'll thank you for clicking in. Show you this quick article of what it means whenever you don't say what you mean. I'm talking about New York. This is back where this whole thing where Letitia James completely villainized somebody, Donald Trump, with his with the case of the supposed fraudulent property and inflation, whatever you want to call that, when it was all under the guise of the banks that had full control over everything. And Kathy Hochul had to come out and say, no, 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 guys, don't worry. Do your business here in New York. We were totally not being political by going after a political operative, Donald Trump. We were only after him, nobody else. Well, it's within a matter of 2 seconds, that snapback is like just, oh my gosh. Here is an article I'm going to show you where they now are going after a company that produces meat and beef companies. And so with the climate change agenda and all this stuff, it's an easy target for these people, especially the fact that there's no political capital for these people left anymore. They don't have any capital as far as money because it's a broke state now. All the tons of illegals have came in. They're giving out more money than they're taking in. So they've got to figure out a way to generate revenue. And here's the example, and I'm going to show you right now. Wow. So here's the article right here. New York Attorney General Letitia James files lawsuit against world's largest beef producer for misleading public about its impact on climate change. The old infamous, I can bring you into tyranny over numbers that I can skew at any given moment by having scientists paid off and or just whatever I feel like saying. All right, there he or she is right there. New York Attorney General Letitia James is now seeking to punish the world's largest beef producer products. So Far Left recently ordered this judge here recently, Engoron, by the way, is about to have the pants pulled off of him by James O'Keefe from O'Keefe Media Group. James has charged President Trump for taking out loans and all this fancy stuff, but it gets worse. I mean, this is how we're going now. Now she's waging war on meatpacking giant JBS USA Foods Company. The lawsuit filed in New York State Court in Manhattan seeks a $5,000 civil fine per violation of state business laws and a recoup ill-gotten gains from false substantially claimed Reuters report. He said, in other words, they're trying to say that they claim this. You can say whatever you want when you skew these numbers. Climate change itself pretty much is a grift. It's just a way to get your money, to take your money. If any climate change is occurring, I promise you can look up and see what these planes are squirting out of the back of them, which is not condensation. They've got devices they use for atmosphere modification, such as HAARP and other kind of laser devices used to modify the atmosphere for any kind of scientific experiment and or necessary need to communicate with all kind of satellites. And they do this all the time, which causes disruptions in our jet stream, which causes weather anomalies, which then gets blamed on us, allegedly. And so, just like she said before, I'm not going after anybody else. It's going to be Trump. It's totally not political, but it's political. Now she's going after somebody else. They realize that their pockets are thin. The money they want to spend is huge, and the money they want to launder is even more. So now she's going to go after this food company. So anybody out there that's doing business in New York, you need to get out now before they make it illegal to get out. Imagine trying to quit your business and move somewhere else, and they fine you for leaving. Basically, they'll make you sign contracts. Watch, if you want to do business in New York, you're going to have to sign a contract with them so that you keep your business there until a given time. Otherwise, you have to pay to get out. I wouldn't see. This is what they're going to do. This is all totalitarian tactics. James said that JBS has admitted its net zero by 2040 commitment did not incorporate the vast majority of greenhouse gases emissions from its supply chain, including deforestation and the Amazon. By the way, they're cutting down trees in the United States and it's burying them because Bill Gates said that's the way to reduce carbon, and using a huge scientific vacuum cleaner to try to get rid of carbon when trees we know make oxygen and deal with carbon. But anyways, she said that reaching this goal was infeasible given JBS's plan to increase production and therefore its carbon footprint on top of the greenhouse gas emissions that they had by 2021. So what the details of this are murky. It doesn't matter. What I'm trying to point out is the fact is that she is now using every bit of her legal authority to go after companies when people are being robbed, people are being capital R-worded, their businesses are leaving. The streets are not safe. Subways, people are getting harmed every day, like it's a daily thing now. and crimes are being unreported because it's gotten so bad. They're going after Eric Adams again. Eric Adams is like, hey, we can't be a sanctuary city. Come on, we got to get rid of this. And now more lawsuits are being filed. More FBI are looking into his campaign stuff. So they're holding Eric Adams there's nothing he can do. He's trying to get out from underneath this, but every time he tries to push back against the illegals, they're coming after him tooth and nail. I just wanted to bring this quick little article to show you that this is how the left is going to try to dismantle the United States through the fascist government that they've put in place by calling us the fascists for trying to be capitalist and make money so that we can have a thriving economy and people that are strong and are healthy off of good food. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please hit that like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you guys later.